What's going on, gentlemen? Thanks for stopping by. So listen, I had a situation recently where somebody that I know has lost a bunch of weight, like almost 60 pounds to be exact. Now, this person has never really made his appearance or his style a priority. But he did mention to me recently about having to buy all new clothes because nothing fits him anymore. The other thing is, he's blue collar, he's stuck in his ways, and he's prior military. So he's a pretty tough nut to crack in terms of like getting him to shift his thinking and open his mind to the idea of wearing nicer things. And it's not even that he's going from one end of the extreme to the other, right? Like he's not going from cargo shorts to dress pants overnight. And that's not even what this is all about. What it is about is finding out who you are and what you really want, right? Do you want to look better? Do you want a couple decent items in your closet that you can pull out when you're going somewhere nicer? But maybe you're just afraid to ask for help. Or maybe you just don't care at all. And if not, man, that's totally fine. I'm only here for the people who want something more. Because a lot of people come at me in the comments saying that what you wear doesn't even matter. But just remember, you clicked the video. So in the case of this person, I'm not exactly sure where he stands. I mean, he hasn't like asked for my help or anything yet, but I have reached out asking that if he needs anything, just to let me know. The other thing is he's like late 40s, he's recently single, and honestly, he could use some help in the style department because he's out trying to meet new women. So I guess in this video, I just want to offer some simple style upgrades that aren't even that far off from what you or he is currently doing. Because listen, if I put him in a pair of dress pants, loafers, and a button-down shirt, he's gonna feel like a clown and like he's wearing a costume. And that is not at all what we want, right? We want him and what he's comfortable with, who he is, but just a little bit more refined. All right, so let's start with shoes and then work our way up. So if this guy isn't at work, he's pretty much wearing flip-flops, work boots, or worn-out sneakers everywhere he goes. So getting him into a pair of driving mocks would just be way too far of an extreme. So let's look at some different sneaker options. Now we've already established that he likes wearing sneakers. So the easy choice is to go with just a better looking sneaker option. Now the clean minimal leather sneaker with no visible branding, now that is going to look 10 times better. I mean, it's still a sneaker, right? But it's just a nicer version of what he's been wearing all along. And yes, of course, it's nicer, but that's the whole point, right? You can't be afraid of that. And I would suggest going with a black pair like this with a white sole or something that's all white, because these are gonna be the most versatile and they're not gonna look too try-hard. All right, now before we move on to the rest of your wardrobe, I do wanna chat about your hairstyle and your grooming. Because listen, if you're lucky enough to still have hair in your 40s, but maybe you keep it really short so you don't even have to like really worry about it, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice, right? I think you owe it to yourself and to your hair to maybe grow it out a little bit and have an actual hair style. But I'm not talking about something that you need to spend 20 minutes on every single day. But if you've had the same crew cut for maybe the last 10 years, it's absolutely okay to make a change, and it's probably about time. Okay, the same thing goes with your facial hair. So let me talk about neck beards for a second. Let your sons and those younger guys have the ugly neck beards, because unless you're a rock star, once you reach your 40s, neck beards just kind of make you look sloppy and, dare I say, homeless. If you're growing a beard, or maybe you're maintaining like a 10-day stubble, the rule for shaving is this. From the point that your head attaches to your neck, basically right here, right above your Adam's apple, everything below this line gets shaved, everything above this point stays. Also, don't shave too high up on your jawline, because that looks like you kind of made a mistake. And since we're talking about beards, I gotta mention beard trimmers, of course. And one of the best grooming tools on the market right now, and the one that I use, is from today's video sponsor, Brio. So this is the brand new V2 Beardscape, and this is an updated version of their flagship trimmer. I love this new blacked out design, the new ergonomic upgrades, the travel lock, and this brand new screen display. This thing is incredibly quiet. It comes with a ceramic blade that stays sharp for years, and it's adjustable so that you can dial in the right length every time. The included guard attachments also make it a great tool for body hair maintenance and even haircuts. And you can also get it with the zero blade attachment for super close trimming on your neck and your cheeks. This thing is backed by a 2-year warranty and amazing customer support. So listen, if you want to grab one of these, don't wait. They gave us a special link that I'll leave for you down below in the description that if you go through that link, you will get a fantastic deal. Definitely go pick one of these up for yourself. All right, then moving on to pants. So all we're really going to talk about right now is jeans. Because if you're anything like this guy, that's pretty much all you have, and that's all you wear, and there's nothing wrong with that. So all we really want to do is to work on the sizing to improve the overall fit. And listen, I'm not trying to get you into skinny jeans or anything crazy like that. The only point here is to improve the fit so that it doesn't look like you're wearing somebody else's clothes, especially if your jeans look anything like this. So jeans that fit like that are simply too big for you, and it's not a good look for anybody, especially a guy in his 40s. There's so many different styles and cuts available in denim right now that there really shouldn't be any reason why you can't find something that fits you better than that. Now, if you're an average to slender build guy, look for something in a slim fit. If you're a bigger guy with bigger legs, or maybe you work out a lot and you've got bigger quads, look for something with an athletic taper, because that is going to give you more room through the seat and the thighs, but also taper nicely from the knee down to your foot. Manufacturers are also doing pretty incredible things right now with mixing stretch material into denim, making your jeans basically feel like sweatpants. And if you don't want to break the bank, try stores like The Gap, American Eagle, or Express. They all make a lot of different fits and cuts for a lot of different body types and different colors. And in a lot of cases, you can find a great pair for around 50 bucks. All right, moving on to shirts. If oversized t-shirts are part of your everyday routine, I might suggest sizing down one size. I would also recommend going with solid colors instead of a printed slogan t-shirt. Now, even though I would rather have you in something with the collar, like maybe a polo shirt, I'm totally fine with t-shirts, but they need to fit you well. If they're old school, boxy, oversized t-shirts, they're just not doing anything for you, and you kind of look like an overgrown 15-year-old, and I don't think you want that. Now, if you want something just as comfortable as a t-shirt, but maybe one level up on the style ladder, find a well-fitting Henley or a polo shirt. Now, the polo shirt's probably going to be the nicer option because, of course, it has a collar on it, but the Henley is also going to be a better choice than a plain t-shirt because it's got a really simple 3-button placket. And that adds just a little bit more visual interest than a standard crew neck or V-neck t-shirt. But the same rules apply. It should fit you well. It shouldn't be overly tight on you, but it shouldn't look 2 sizes too big either. Now, as far as jackets go, I would recommend a solid colored bomber jacket all day long. Bomber jackets are still very cool and casual, and the good news is they come in a lot of different styles and colors. And you can basically tell if it's a bomber jacket because it'll have some sort of knitted elastic or gathered cuffs on the sleeve and the body. Black, navy blue, and brown would be great colors to start with because they're going to go with most of probably what you already have in your closet, and they're not going to be too bold. Now listen, one more thing. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. So please hit that like button to let me know that you made it this far. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.